Iron, the invisible hero. Everything you need to know about the forgotten element. Basic information. The mineral iron is an important component of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen from the lungs to cells throughout the body. Iron also plays a role in the production of myoglobin, a protein that stores oxygen in muscles, as well as in the production of enzymes involved in energy production in the body. Iron is found in many foods, including meat, fish, poultry, legumes, whole grains, nuts and seeds, and green leafy vegetables. However, the body cannot absorb iron from plant sources, such as legumes, as efficiently as it can from animal sources. Iron deficiency can lead to anemia, a condition in which the body does not produce enough red blood cells or does not have enough hemoglobin. Anemia can cause fatigue, weakness, dizziness, shortness of breath, and other symptoms. However, an excess of iron in the body can also be harmful and lead to iron overload, which in rare cases can cause liver damage, diabetes and other health problems. It is therefore important to maintain a balance in the intake of iron and use an appropriate supplement when necessary. The recommended daily allowance for iron is 8 mg per day for adult men and postmenopausal women and 18 mg per day for premenopausal women. Pregnant women need 27 mg per day. People with iron deficiency or anemia may need higher doses, but these should be taken under medical supervision. In summary, iron is an important mineral for the body and plays an important role in the production of red blood cells and energy in the body. Eating a balanced diet rich in iron can help prevent deficiency and maintain health. However, it is important to maintain a balance in iron intake and consult a doctor if necessary. The most common iron deficiency symptoms: anemia, lack of motivation, dark circles under the eyes, pale and dry skin, burning eyes, brittle and cracked nails, chapped corners of the mouth, increased susceptibility to infections, weakened immune system, heart palpitations, feeling of coldness in hands or feet, headache, shortness of breath, especially during exertion, loss of libido, fatigue, sore eyes, feeling of weakness, combined with fatigue and loss of performance, dizziness, visual disturbances, mood swings, premature wrinkles. Dosage. Regarding the intake, it is essential to consult a doctor to discuss the necessity and dosage and to perform a blood test. Approximately 20% of all women suffer from iron deficiency due to monthly bleeding. What happens if I overdose on iron? An iron overdose can lead to what is known as iron overload, which in rare cases can cause serious health problems. The body is usually good at regulating iron and excreting excess iron from the body, but an overdose can occur if you consume too much iron from supplements or other sources. Symptoms of iron overdose may include nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, diarrhea, dizziness, headache, fatigue, and pale skin. In severe cases, liver damage, kidney failure, seizures, or even death may occur. Iron overdose is rare and usually only occurs in people who take large amounts of iron supplements or who have a genetic condition called hemochromatosis, which causes the body to absorb and store too much iron. If you suspect you have taken too much iron or have symptoms of an overdose, you should seek medical help immediately. It is also important that you only take supplements and other products containing iron under medical supervision and stick to the recommended dosages to avoid overdose. Which foods contain iron? Fennel, kale, oatmeal, chickpeas, pumpkin seeds, lenses, nuts, Brussels sprouts, beetroot, very good as a smoothie, sesame seeds, soy, spinach, whole grains, currants, elderberries. In order for the body to absorb iron, it needs support in the form of vitamin C. Foods containing iron, red meat, such as beef, lamb and pork, poultry, such as chicken and turkey, fish and seafood such as oysters, mussels and sardines, legumes such as beans, lentils and chickpeas, nuts and seeds, such as almonds, cashews and pumpkin seeds, whole grain products such as whole grain bread, whole grain pasta and oatmeal, green leafy vegetables such as spinach, kale and arugula, dried fruits such as apricots and raisins, eggs, animal sources of iron, such as meat and seafood, contain primarily heme iron, which the body can absorb better than the non-heme iron found in plant sources. However, plant sources of iron also contain other important nutrients and fiber that are important for a healthy diet. It is also important to note that some foods can inhibit the absorption of iron, such as tea, coffee, milk and calcium-rich foods. On the other hand, some foods, such as vitamin C-rich fruits and vegetables, can increase the absorption of iron from plant sources. A balanced diet that includes a variety of iron-rich foods as well as other important nutrients can help prevent deficiency and maintain health. Smoothie recipes. Eisenberner. 200 grams beetroot, 100 grams leaf spinach, 250 milliliters mineral water, long life. Banana cucumber burner. 1 large banana, 1/2 unpeeled cucumber, 30 grams dried red fruits for example cranberries or grapes, 280 milliliters coconut drink, 2 teaspoons Bialaba brewer's yeast flakes. Recipe: vegetable rice with spices. Ingredients for 1 serving: 50 grams rice, 10 grams fat, corn oil, 40 grams peas, chilled vegetables, 1/4 tablespoon salt, 110 milliliters of water. Preparation: briefly steam the rice in hot fat. Pour water over it. Add peas and rice and steam on a low heat until the water has completely evaporated. Recipe: various vegetables in the oven. Ingredients for 1 serving: 200 grams frozen vegetables, depending on taste, 1/4 liter vegetable broth, 1/4 stock cube with 1/4 liter water, 50 milliliters yogurt, 1 egg, 25 grams cheese, toast cheese, 1 pinch of pepper, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1 pinch of salt. Preparation. Step 1. For the delicious gratin, preheat the oven to 200 degrees. Step 2. Boil the vegetable stock in a saucepan. Then add the frozen vegetables. Boil briefly. The vegetables must still be firm to the bite. Strain and put in a dish. Slowly mix the yacht, egg and spices and mix over the vegetables. Sprinkle the gratin with cheese and put in the oven for 20 minutes. Step 3. Completion of the dish. Serve the gratin on a plate with basil. Recipe: spicy vegetable soup with fried toast. Ingredients for 1 serving: 150 grams chilled vegetables, as desired, 1 liter of soup broth, 1/4 onion, 1 teaspoon oil, 1 slice of toast, 1 pinch of nutmeg, marjoram, thyme, salt and pepper, 1 tablespoon butter, 1 pinch of herbs from Provence. Preparation. Step 1. Prepare the soup. In a large saucepan, sauté the onions with the oil until golden brown. Add the chilled vegetables and stir briefly. Add the soup stock and seasonings to taste. Cook on a low heat for around 20 to 30 minutes. Step 2. Preparing the toast slice. Spread butter on both sides of the toast slice. Add the herbes de Provence. Fry on both sides in a non-stick pan. Step 2. Completion of the dish. Serve the soup in a soup bowl with the fried slice of toast. Rights and ownership notice. This audiobook is published and distributed by Testberichtdienste LLC. All copyrights, publishing rights, distribution rights, audio rights, and related intellectual property rights for this work have been lawfully and exclusively acquired by Testberichtdienste LLC. Testberichtdienste LLC is the sole and unrestricted rights holder of this audiobook, including the right to reproduce, distribute, publish, monetize, and publicly perform the content on digital platforms such as YouTube. The original manuscript files, source documents, and contractual acquisition records serve as proof of lawful ownership. The original author and/or their authorized representative, Renovatio LLC, has transferred all relevant rights to Testberichtdienste LLC in accordance with applicable copyright and publishing law. This ownership applies to all current and future uses of this work, including audio, video, and digital publications. Effective date of rights ownership: the 1st of February 2026. Any unauthorized use, reproduction, re-upload, redistribution, or claiming of this content is strictly prohibited. Copyright Testberichtdienste LLC. All rights reserved.